Alright, we're back live.
Right. So this is Caster. This is the game I started speedrunning with, actually. I bought this game so many years ago. Let's just say it's a game. Alright, so first thing to note is that I am a casual. It's very important to this run. Play on the casual setting. Alright, the whole point of this game is a lot about movement. So you have two abilities, I'll just show them real quick, dash and super jump. If you combine dashing and super jumping, you can go really, really, really fast. So one thing we'll want to do is not take damage in levels because we get bonus 2,000 money, so that we can get the stats up real quick. So when I select levels time, or when it starts, and we kill go into the yellow aura in the last level. So, alright, I'll give you a countdown. 3, 2, 1, and go. Alright, so the first thing to note is that I'm skipping everything. Basically, mashing escape allows you to skip almost everything in this game. There's a handful of cutscenes that you can't skip. So right now I'm just sprinting and then double jumping and holding space to go as fast as possible. This is the training level. So you can use escape to skip everything, so I'm just going to buy dash and jump and go to the next level. So the levels come in a couple varieties. Kill the boss, kill all the enemies, whoops, and collect all of the energy orbs. So the first couple levels are collect all the energy orbs. Actually, some of the levels are also you can run straight to the end. There's a handful of those. The first level is an instance of that. So you notice I can jump a little higher and run a little faster. That's because I leveled up my dash and my super jump. Fortunately, the first couple levels are pretty boring until I get the first major weapon. So I have a weapon right now, but I'm not going to use it. Actually, I'm going to use it in the next level. Oh. Alright, so let's do that, and the next level. So this is the first instance of we don't want to take damage. And that's now I have full sprint, so I actually run really, really, really fast. But I don't have full dash, so or jump, so so I don't want to get hit by these guys. But I want to shoot this tree because shooting the tree for whatever reason purifies the area. If I'm not bad, okay, I took damage. Usually those guys will hit you from the grave. Right. So that's that level. Fortunately, I didn't get the bonus, so I have to do this level without extra jump. So this is the weapon that we're going to use for the rest of the game, pretty much, minus like 2 levels. It's the green weapon. What it does is destroys the ground. So these guys only take damage from the lava. So we want to destroy the ground under them so that they're in the lava. And you notice how long it takes up to charge the weapon right now to full. That's going to change very quickly once we level up the weapon. So right now I have very low HP, so I don't want to die, because you actually lose all the money orb stuff that you have. And I'm just running around randomly because it's just the best way to dodge all these guys' crap. So hopefully when this guy dies, I'll be standing on where the exit is, and we won't have to move to it. Like that. Alright, so we're going to put that in and create that once. So this is a fun level where we just collect stuff and we jump around. You know, very interesting. As is this entire game. Oh, wow. Snipes. Yep, that's that level. Pretty straightforward. That. This level. Alright, so there's actually a shortcut in this level. There's a cutscene there that we can skip by pressing escape. Normally this level's a path that you have to walk around this whole way. It's actually a cutscene. It takes us right to the end, right here. We have to hit this cutscene, and then we can kill the last guy in the area. It's actually going to take a lot longer, because I took damage in that level, which is the other level, which is unusual. Alright, so this is where we pick up the other weapon that we'll use in one other level besides this one. It's the opposite of the green weapon. What it does is it raises the ground. So we have the green weapon that destroys the ground, and then we have this white weapon that raises the ground. Yep. And now that I have max jump and sprint, I move really, really, really fast across levels. Alright, so this is the first instance of us really having to kill everything, and what you'll notice is when I'm looking at... I have to look at these enemies when stuff lands. It looks like I missed that one. Otherwise, they won't die. So if the enemies are off-screen when the weapon hits them, it won't actually hit them. Pretty annoying. This is my favorite level. Alright. Pretty much I'm skipping the vast majority of this cutscenes by just mashing escape. Now this level is actually my actual favorite level because it's actually fun to jump over these guys and just miss them. Which I'm not doing very well right now. And you can get the bonus 2000 for being good. I'm not good. Casual after all. This is another shoot the tree level, so we're going to ignore everything, jump straight to the tree. You notice how fast we go through the air. I like to look at the tree. Sometimes the weapon decides that you missed the tree and just goes through it, which is kind of goofy. Alright, now we have the green weapon all the way maxed, so it's going to charge super duper fast. So take a look at how quickly it charges. Instantaneous. Pretty goofy. Right. This is a cutscene, unfortunately, that we can't skip. It's one of the handful of them. Alright, so we jump around a certain pattern because there's actually a forced, like a spawn cutscene if we jump directly over the center. Oh, there we go. An HP because I need it for a little later. This is a level where we kill everything, so I'm gonna try to keep everything on screen. Oh, looks like I hit a tree. Happens sometimes. There we go. So this is the first instance of flying enemies being bastards. I mean, terrible. So if you notice that guy's really high in the air, I need him to get close to something so I can kill him. There we go. And now that my weapon is charged up, or all the way strength, I can kill everything very, very quickly, which is useful. There we go. And this is the final boss of the first world. Story-wise, you're kind of like a ranger, if you will. You go out and explore the overworld to collect stuff and to keep enemies at bay. And that's about the best explanation I can get for what the story actually is, because I'm not sure beyond that. And you come across these bug monsters, and whatever they are. Alright, so this boss has some RNG elements. I want to kill that guy over there. He splits into two times. If you notice, there's a second one behind him. So, the way they spawn, when they break, is random, what direction they spawn in, so hopefully they get close enough. So you notice that guy way over there. This is pretty bad RNG in terms of spawns, so you notice that guy wasn't getting hit by any of it. But usually if you get lucky, they split left and right in front of you, so that you can hit them all without having to change or have to drag them off like that. So that's the first world. The second world's a little bit more interesting, but, you know, not by much. First world, unfortunately, or the first level is just a straight jump through. The levels are a bit bigger, so it takes 2 full jumps instead of just 1. Don't miss that, which it did. Happens. Right now I'm not spending any money, I'm just saving up for the unnecessary sorry. Make sure I hit these guys. It's kind of annoying. Really? Alright, so there's guys down here. They take 3 shots. Oh, he didn't die. There we go. Alright, cool. These guys take, I think, 4 shots, if I recall. So whenever we're moving, we always want to double jump because you move much, much faster than just normal sprinting. Oops. Alright. Alright, cool. So, story-wise, what happens is apparently there's these evil orbs that apparently change your suit to not doing anything but exactly the same thing. It just makes it glow pink. There's really no reason for it to happen. It just kind of does. There's really no negative effect, as far as I have found. So this was supposed to be a boss fight. You'll see this big guy over to our right. But I found out that you can completely ignore him. Kill the orb, turn me back to normal, run over here to where the end is, shoot the tree, and the boss dies. So we don't actually have to fight the boss at all. We can completely ignore him, run to the end of the level. Shooting the tree cleanses the area, and win the level. Alright, so this is the escort mission that's terrible. So if you have any donations or anything you want to read, now is the time, for sure.
Alright, cool. We actually had one donation from Solus. It gives us $20. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I don't know if they can hear you. The game is actually quite loud, unfortunately.
That's cool.
So we just have to build... This is what the level that we use the light gun, because we have to build the path for him to walk on. Actually quite fun, but kind of also really annoying. Yes, I agree, Dr. Chops, this level is... It's terrible. So the flatter the pathway is, the faster he'll move, but it's a bit annoying. Also, you notice sometimes my shots will go way in random directions. That's just the way the game is designed, unfortunately. It does goofy stuff like that. There we go. Try to flatten this out some for him. Oh, like that. So I was aiming there, but it shot straight up for some, or way off like that for some reason. Just part of the way the game is. It's kind of goofy. So this level is all just optimizing how he moves. Actually, while I was practicing earlier, I got a gold split. Kind of cool. Okay. So, anytime a hill is bad, so we're going to flatten this out some. How old is this game? I think this game is from '08 or so. Unfortunately, the game is unfinished, so the ending is kind of not there. But something fun you can do. Create spires, or as I'm sure someone is going to call it, a penis. See if I can do it. You can also make holes. I'll die from that in this level. Okay. Alright, just want to see where he is. Here he is taking his time. Yep, level is just kind of annoying. Alright. This is the one of the other RNG levels. So there's 3 different groups of enemies. There's one enemy, when you hit them they run away from you, which is this group, so we want to hit them all at once, which I didn't do right. And the next enemy, whenever you hit them they run at you, instead of away from you. And the last group of enemies is a bunch of flyers, and they're the RNG part. This one will just set up nice and easy. Oops. Yep, just like that. Oh, he didn't die. Alright, so this is the RNG part, is that these flyers. So, in this game, whenever a flyer is touching a wall, they'll go up the wall, however the wall is. So you notice these awful pillars off to the side that I was jumping by? They cause enemies to shoot straight up into the sky. It's the worst thing ever. And I'm getting absolutely atrocious RNG right now. But if you notice, these guys are just going straight up. That guy is not... He's playing nice. Okay, where are you? There's one. This is the biggest RNG time loss that you can get in the game. Yep, so if they hit those poles, they go way up in the sky where you can't get them. Thankfully it doesn't happen too often, but when it does, it's pretty bad. Okay. So this is a level where it's another collect the 4 orbs. And there's actually not a death at the bottom. There's a nice little area down there with some enemies. But we don't want to go down there because it's annoying. So we're just going to jump all the orbs and overjump one. Nope, nope. Didn't overjump it. Good. But yeah. That's that level. And we're coming up to the last level. Time is when I step into the light. Alright. So if you notice, there's these green walls that we can destroy. Now, if you go in there and enemy spawns that we could kill, so that guy, but frankly, I don't want to kill him. I want to kill this thing. So I walked in that one to spawn this one, because if I kill this and then kill the flyers that spawn out of it, it actually is the end of the level. Like that. So, time is when I jump in there. Time. And that's Caster. Unfortunately, the game is unfinished. We get this nice little thing. It's been like that since '08.
Damn.
Yep. Thank you.
1752.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. my best time is a 15:45. But it happens.
Okay.
RNG will do that. Yeah. Thanks for having me. Really appreciate it. Hope you guys continue to watch and donate. So, enjoy the rest of the marathon, guys.